Good morning, traders. Welcome to Small Trades. Here we trade small for big gains. I wanted to change it up a little bit, and this morning I was going to show you a little bit of Mandarin. I'm going to try to draw a character every morning so we could learn a little bit of Mandarin and hopefully apply it to some of our trading. Okay, the word of the day is Ren. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, so it's Ren. It's written as R-E-N in phonetics. I'm gonna draw it behind me on the whiteboard. I practiced it last night. I'm gonna try to draw it again. Takes me a little bit of time, but the word means patience. All right, it's a Mandarin. It's patience, and it's pronounced as Ren. There's my quick take on this word. Just trying to see in my replay mode here whether you could see it. Okay, so the word is patience, and how can we apply it today? Well, the market ripped through our supports. I'm going to show you quickly the chart. So here are the resistances I drew out last night. Well, actually during the day when we were trading, we put some of these up. Here's 1, 2, and this is 3. Those are the areas of interest that could act as a support or resistance. Let's see how market behaved in those areas. So yeah, so initially when it approaches, it drops. 1, 2. Third time it came in a little deeper, dropped. And these moves are about, they're significant, 60 points. That's times 3. It's at least $600 if you put a mini contract, right? So 600, 600, 600, all right? But then once it broke through that support, that resistance, it tried to attempt to break it again, and then again it reject a little bit, reject, then power through, do a little bit of retest, go on next. So now it's touching this next level support or resistance. First it's a resistance, then becomes a support, right? Because it breaks through it, uses it as support, then to power through. So now again it's doing this similar thing. I guess my prediction is that it will probably break it, retest, and go higher. But the reason we're using the word patience today is because the way we trade here, we don't chase price, right? We'll let the price come to us. So I'll be focusing on the actual sell-off. So we have to keep a few things in mind, right? We have all these drawings here. Let me switch to a 5-minute chart so you can see this a little better. So we have this gap, right? Remember this gap when the price gapped up when Trump tweeted saying things are going to be okay with China? We gapped up, we came back into this gap, but we haven't fully filled it. There's still some room left here from 24,335 roughly down to 24,250. So that's roughly another 100 points that haven't been filled yet that market may want to come back to. So I'm going to draw this gap here, the remnants of this gap. It could act as a nice support because this is where a lot of probably stops are hiding. All right, if someone is still holding that position, but certainly there's some interest down here, at least some buyers definitely. And so if the price was to drop down here, it'll probably get some kind of bounce. All right, so this would be one area of interest. Another area of interest for the market would be to come down here. There's definitely some stops down here. Let me just zoom in, make sure we're, there you go, it should be like this. Okay, so some stops down there. Now to get to this first like initial main stop area, stop out area, that's 300 points. Okay, so I'm playing tennis today, so when I go play tennis, if we don't reach this area, this is where I'm gonna put my orders, some here and some here. Okay, if we break through this area, we may go down here, and this is another 350 points. Okay, those are all account blowing numbers, so you have to be careful there. Okay, if we look for our AOS, areas of support, where will we put them? All right, so I have a few ideas here. I also have to keep in mind, because we went up like this, pretty much a 45-degree angle at night. We could revisit these areas for some unfilled orders, and I would expect the price to come. There's going to be some support here. Here. I'm going to draw these out, these AOSs first, and then I'm going to talk about the numbers. So we can make sense of them. Now these are 5-minute areas, 5-minute chart areas. I should probably use a 500 tick chart to get a better look at them. But this is what's looking at 5-minute. Let's zoom in and take a look at what we can expect on a 500 tick chart. Okay, here's a 500 tick chart. Here's a tick chart. I mean, we could expect a little bit of bounce here, but that's probably too close to put on prior to the market open. It's 20 points. I mean, it could definitely come here and then rip up. That's certainly the way it's looking like, right? So the price goes up, goes down, up, retrace down here, up. But I'd prefer to go at 24,960, right? 960 gives us about 40 points of pullback, so there could be more spring action, right? A little bit less risk to reward type of trade. And then we have this area. You know what? going to combine these into one. This is how I see it. Okay, this is where I expect some bounces. So areas of say 24,981, and by bounces I say 10 points, 5 to 10 points. We're doing micro scalping here, right? So do mini trades. So we want to be in and out of trade. So if the price comes in here 24,960s, and I get a quick bounce, I might re-enter back again at the 950s and then potentially 940s. All right, if we get nice up and down movement here. Some people call it chop. I like when there's some chop in my areas of support, right? So these are the lines here. I'm gonna quickly look at the MNQ and see if we can do similar type of charting. So here's something I identified on a 5-minute chart. All right, so we definitely have this gap. There's this unfilled area right here. So we're going to focus on that too, okay? All right, my mistake of running 2 trading platforms at the same time, that really slowed down my computer. I'm hoping it'll come back to normal shortly. I think it is. Just wanted to quickly give you ideas on both charts. I traded a couple of minis on our My Fund and Futures last night using AOS setups. It's amazing. It was, if I had capped it, I would have. I got in with 3 minis and got out with 200 and I think I made $300 something, but overall it came out to be about $220 or something like that in profit. If I had kept those 3 minis, it turned out to be a complete bottom there, and the market went from there. So this was at 24,800s, and the market just went straight up from there, 200 points. All right, let's see how the market does now. We're about 1 minute away from opening. All right, the market is open. Good luck, traders. Let's see how the price behaves. All right, so I set my trades about 50 points away. Let's see what the market is doing here. Lithium Americas reached 52-week high. Bloom Energy reached all-time high. Hot 8 reached 52-week high. Caterpillar reached all-time high. Chemical reached an all-time high. Interesting. Okay. Something with, I think my internet or something like that. Something is happening. Okay. Apologies for any interruptions. My charts are reloading. There's okay, so you can see the price came into our AUS here, the big one. Jumped from there. 956. My 40-point jump. 30 to 40-point jump. I have my orders out here in case it comes down. As you can see, I have this trend line here. In case price drops here, I'm gonna try to catch it. These are micro scalps, 11 ticks. So hopefully this will be like in and out type of orders. All right, let's see. Okay, there's an in and out. As you can see, that was fairly quick. All right, let's continue trading. Hopefully the stream gets reconnected and we get our internet back to normal.
Order filled.
Okay. All right, so far we got one trade out of here. Just being patient again. A lot at a time. mean, part of me, of course, wanted this 30-point move. $600. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a sell-off now. Wow. Price is dropping fast now. Okay, in and out. Just setting up my orders at those AOS. It's anyone's guess where the price is gonna stop. Trying to kind of streamline my trading here a little bit. All right, are we getting another bounce or we're getting another leg down? Let's see. Certainly have a little bit of room here to this upside. 24,980 would be where the price may probably find some resistance. Five points away from getting there, but it's fine. So we are certainly making lower highs, lower lows. Definitely trending down a bit. Come on, we have some room to go lower. You can do it. So we touched the AOS, bounce from it. Right, we touched it perfectly, bounced. See if we can come back into it. Wow, blew right past it. Okay. This is a breakout. It's unfortunate because I was really enjoying this downtrend. A lot of opportunity was here. Let's hope we can come back here again. This is maybe just a fake out. Could be a big mistake. I don't think I have take profits set up on my order here. There you go. All right, I have my order set. Let the battle begin. You saw I was trying to get in here, right? For a short. This would have been a beautiful short. What is the market going to do now? I don't know. We're selling off again. Come on. Being a little impatient here. Okay, in and out. Okay, in and out. I like that. Okay. Done trading this particular account. Let's move on to the next funded account. So as you can see, I'm just trading my AUS setups. For quick scalp. Nothing too complicated. Just keeping it simple. Alright, expecting this drop here of, I'm waiting for a drop down to 853. That's a 70-point drop. Let's see if we get that. Going to the top of the channel. Alright, so the price is respecting our AOS, right? It comes, jumps. Comes in here, jumps. Certainly trades to be taken within this AOS. Alright, let me double check. It looks like I'm in some account there. Oof. Let's see. Need to get out. Okay, we're out. It's called trading without targets. I'm actually planning to do a day like that. Trading without targets. Without take profit targets. Just letting it rip like that. You see? This would have been nice. But account number 19 scored $576. Not bad. Look at that bounce. Look at them go. Okay, patience today, right? Patience. That's all we're doing. We're trading with patience. We're waiting for the price to come to us. Okay, price ripping higher. All right, now we're coming down a little bit. We're gonna come back into this channel. I was really enjoying this channel. Is the market done selling off? Okay, let's check our accounts. We're up about $882 on Apex accounts. Traded 3 accounts so far. We're also up about $350 on our MyFunded Futures account, trading micros there, but we did start with a $200 balance from overnight trading. I traded some minis there. Looking for some kind of pullback now. Pullback, maybe retest. Yeah, looks like price is strong. Bulls are in control. I need about 20-point pullback to here. It would be nice. We're just ripping higher, huh? Is this mini rally gonna run out of juice anytime soon? I think. Remember how we had this resistance that we talked about, that where the price was resisting? I bounced into here, went down. Well, it's been trying to break that area since what, 8 a.m. Around 8 a.m. This is a straight up move, huh? Let me look for some AOS here. Wow. Impressive. Okay. I mean, there's this sort of a trend line that I drew here. I'd be scared to catch this kind of drop, but it is pretty strong. But I think every time we hit this, we would get at least 30 or so point drop. Let's pretend we're doing the same game. I mean, I would expect the price to come down here. Potentially here. I mean, we might just blow through it because there's all these stops. I'm actually gonna go like this, yeah. Just want to get a quick scalp here because we're just going up and down, but mostly up. Okay, see? Just fairly instant. Get a little bit of a pullback here. Like I'll even do a buy stop if it goes into the might get some selling pressure. Yep. There you go. There's that. There's the thing I was looking for. All right, there you go. There's that push I was looking for. Okay, some kind of hesitation here. What is that gonna mean for us? We're about 30 points away from the price, so hopefully it's not terrible. I think we could just totally blow through here. Like so. I'm even gonna go for a higher target. Previously we did that. We entered this area and we just blew right through that area. Buying it at the top, buying it high, selling higher. We'll see. Always learning something. Let's have a little bit of patience. All right, market, show us what you got. To me, this feels like a bull flag right here. So what I'm gonna do is maybe I can improve this position. Sometimes it might slip out of that bull flag. It's an eval, so being a little aggressive here. See if we break out. Try and get 10 points here. Okay, market. Looks like it's coming out of this bull flag. It's peeking its head. Alright, gathering some momentum. I think it's trapping some shorts. Do a little maybe a retest. Okay, so it dips here under this. Do like a quick trap for shorts and it goes up. There you go. It's making its way higher. Now if it goes past this, let's take a look. All right. I'm gonna also look at this from a oh my god, come on market, it's just 10 points. You did a lot more than that in the last few minutes. Not asking for a lot here. Okay, there you go. There's that trade. $389 in this account now. All right. Did okay in this account. Let's see if we could trade anything else. My goodness, market's just going higher and higher. Wow, this market is crazy. All right, the market is just ripping higher. Okay. Let's see if we can find some AUS. So we have a little bit of AUS here. We have a little bit of AUS here. Okay, what do we see here? We see a little bit of a bull flag. We broke to this. Can we scalp here? What account is this? This is 28. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna place some orders here where I think we might get some kind of bounce. I'd love to put my order right here, right below this, like swing low, but there's this empty void here, right? We have like the price just sliced through here, so this is a very dead area. Okay. Yeah, maybe it wasn't such a bad idea here. If we just entered a few, like 74, would have been fine. Alright, who knew this would have been a nice bounce area? Okay, are we coming for retest or? Yeah, it's kind of hard to say what the price is going to do here. Okay, let's see if the price can make it to 25,094, 95 area. Maybe not. Looks like 25. I think I think a bunch of longs got trapped in here, in this area. See, the price broke this area, went higher. Maybe it took some more longs, and then now it's going lower. Let's see how we can play this. Question is, are we breaking higher now? Or we're gonna find this as a resistance. We might jump out. Just feel like the market is a little high, so I don't mind taking a few stabs of shorts. That's just my opinion. This is eval. But since market closed yesterday, we went 400 points up. And this morning we went $200 up, 200 points up, excuse me. So there's definitely some room to go lower, but we are bull flagging here, and the market has still a lot of, it's still off its highs. So you can always make an argument both ways. Based on what the market is showing us now, it's trying to bull flag, but sometimes those bull flags do fail. But I'm not trying to predict the future. I just want to do a quick scalp, in and out. That's all I need. Looks like it wants to go higher. Okay, come on. Just missed our fill. Okay, there we are. We're in. Okay. Just taking out some stops down top. Just gonna move this here for now. Let's see if we can close this trade first. Okay, we're out. Now we can attempt to do this again. I mean, it could just blow right past us. Risky trade. Going up against the bull flag, but you know, there's always some hesitations. Even if it breaks out, a lot of times it just kind of has a little bit of pullback. So I'm gonna do just micro scalps. 11 ticks. Doesn't hurt anyone. Okay. All right. Come on. Just missed our entry. I moved my order a little bit further away. Of course, now it's... Okay. There's a push down. Remember, I said it might find some resistance. It's coiling up here, huh? Creating like another bull flag within bull flag. So tempting. I'd like to go long right here. Right here. Right here. Okay, it's good to know how much you expecting the price to go against you. Come on, this is gonna be 2 minis probably now. Okay, we've closed the one. Okay, that's it. Party's over. Count number 28. 28. Well, I guess we only took 2 trades. I feel like we took a lot more trades on this account, but I guess because I'm also trading minis on another platform on on my funded futures, parallel to this computer. So actually taking double the trades at least. All right, market, wake up. It's 10:30 a.m. Let's check if we're getting any news today. What does investing.com have for us? All right, today we had IMF meetings at 6 a.m. 8 a.m. we had Barkin speak. 8:30 we had Fed manufacturing index. Retail sales 8:30 in the morning. So those were kind of, oh, excuse me, that's tomorrow. Today. So tomorrow's going to be sort of a big day, huh? In terms of news. Gonna have a lot of news prior to the market open. Okay, let's see, look at that price going down. Okay. Nope. Oh no, come on. All right, we're out of one. It's not how I wanted to play out. Okay, that was strong push. Wow. Okay, good. This is again account 28, $204. Let's call it a day on this account. Got a lot of accounts to trade, so I'm trying to trade accounts as I would trade them when they're funded. We traded so far one funded account on Apex. I haven't gotten to the second one just yet. It's hard to decide where to go here. Should we try 27? I don't really have a good grasp on what the market is doing, but it's not doing much. It's just sitting here. Can try to basically just go below the sweep. See if it could come retests here. Potentially do a trade here. And that's my idea here, okay? And that's the deal, my dear. Okay. Alright, we did a nice trade here with 2 minis on this my fund and futures account. Okay. Getting some weakness there. This is a funded account here, so I'll try to be careful with it. My idea is here that we broke out of this bull flag. Hope maybe we'll retest it and jump up, and then if we try to take out some of the stops down here at 25.085. That would be another idea here. And that's where the shorts will be covering, and hopefully that'll give us a little bit of a bounce. If that fails, we have another order down here. This is where there's be some other stops hiding, and then there's this AOS, which is very tiny, not much of a AOS. But we could try playing off of that. Last but not least, if all fails, we're gonna try to go here. This is another AOS. It's 25.040. 25.040. That's a 60-point drop. Let's hope it doesn't come to that. I do have some micro shorts on my other account that I'm sitting with. 4 micros short. Currently losing in them. Okay, let's see if we get that little bit of a bounce here. Okay, good. In and out, just the way I like it. All right, let's do another one. A little lower. One, two, three, four, 5. So I'm only allowed to place 5 mini orders here, okay? So I'm definitely looking forward for a little bit of a drop. Like I said, 30-40 points would be great. Yeah, like 40-50 points would be ideal for me now. That would mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remember, the word of the day is patience today, right? So we're gonna wait for the price to come to us. All right, let's continue looking at the calendar. So today we had IMF meetings at 6 a.m. 7 a.m. we had 30-year mortgage rate, which is slightly lower. I guess that's a good bullish sign for the market. MBA mortgage applications are down, but not as it was before. So that's good, I guess. All right. 12:10 we have FOMC member Bostic speaks. So 12:10, just watch out for that. And then 1 p.m. we have Fed Waller speaks. So 12 and 1. Watch out for those. Hell yeah. All right, this is the funded account. Number 27. All right, so we're up. We traded both funded accounts, $102 in profit on each, so it's $204 in total. Done trading them. Waiting for the payouts on those, so I need to just trade, I think, a few more days. I don't want to take more unnecessary risk. Let's move on to the next account. All right, the market's been kind of stuck here on top, kind of flat. Maybe it's gonna go for some sort of a sell-off. See what else we could trade. All right, I just wanted to do this. I missed my opportunity. That's fine. Get another one. Patience. Gonna target a little higher here in case we get pulled back in. Just so I'm one and done in this account. If not, we're gonna manage it down here. Going for about 12 points on this trade. Hoping the price will come up to the top of the channel here. You would think it would do that, right? I mean, it just missed me by a little bit. Could have gotten my 10 points here. I asked for a little bit more than. I mean, we're still are 5-6 points above, from the top of the channel. So there's definitely room to go. There you go. All right, one and done. This is account 28. $445. Not bad. Let's move on to the next. So everyone likes different markets. Some people like volatile markets. Some people like choppy markets. I don't know. I guess I'm in between. Some people like also trading markets. I'm not a fan of this straight up movement, to be honest with you. I don't like this because it's impossible to get in, and this looks like a lot of times this turns into a bear flag. So we chop around and then just straight down, and accounts will be blown right here. Okay, it's terrible. I don't like that. Sometimes it does this, it breaks a little bit and kind of chops around here. We don't know exactly where it's going, but at least if it has some kind of pattern that I could catch, it works. It's enough for me, okay? Like, if I try to catch the bottom here, like I can see why I would bounce from here. First of all, it's this steep angle. I really want to short here. I don't know. Definitely some stops to run. So eval. Okay, we got that short. Again, I want to go lower, potentially. This could be asking for a lot. But I feel like we're in this trend here, right? Pretty obvious. Like if I just try to get center of this channel, it'll be enough for me in this account, and I can move on to the next account. See how easy that was? All right, this is account number 23. We're up $286 in this account. Next, we do an account number 32. All right, so here we will. All right, so this probably stops down here. They need to be visited. There's an AUS right here. And there's this area. I'm gonna set my orders here so that if there's a quick movement, we can hopefully capture it without hopefully crashing the account. Patience. Let's just patiently wait for this trade to come to us, right? Another 12 points. For Nasdaq, that's nothing. It seems like far away, but it's nothing. Just we slow down a bit. Let me check the 5-minute ATR now. I like to trade when ATR is 20 or lower. It is. Oof, it's a little high. 30. It's been 30. It's been 36. It's been gradually slowing down. Still a little high for me. Okay, just took a quick scalp here on the mini on my other account. You get what you get and you don't get upset, right? I mean, we're definitely kind of bull flagging here in 5 minutes, so. Okay, so you can see where my orders are, right? I have them basically in this area that I identified. There should be an AOS here. Then we have another AOS around here at 2560. Then we have the resistance that could become support at 25.040s. Okay, so I'm gonna have my orders out there as well. There could be some unfinished business in there. 25.022 definitely has a nice AOS there. Okay, looks like bulls are getting a little strong there. I see a few consecutive green bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Will they have what it takes? See if we can adjust this line here. Alright, we're in with potentially 2 minis now. Oh wow, there's that push up. Might be hard to come back from that for shorts. Such a strong push. Definitely trap some shorts like myself. Okay, we're out of those. Kind of tempted to go long now. There's all these wicks here. I heard some traders say that those wicks like to be run. We'll see if that's the case. How far do they run? Account number 32. We have $102 in that account so far. I really thought this market was already exhausted. Can't believe it's actually finding the strength to go up high there. Okay. All right, that trader might have been right about some of these wicks. Let's see if it kind of heavy here. Let's see. Market is struggling to go higher. I think there's room to go higher. I really want to move my, there you go, higher, but then there's all these wicks that I heard about. Okay, we could be just retested the top of this flag, the channel. It might go higher now. Sometimes I've seen it like it does a little bit of a, doesn't do it in the first try, where it like goes higher. I'll try to scalp it there. That's just something I've seen. I don't know if that's true. High probability setup, but yeah, I guess you see. I think I guess that's just a part of formation. You go, and then you're gonna go a little lower till you break out, right? All right. Oof. I really want to move my target to the middle of the channel. Well. All right, so this is the channel now that we're working with. It's account number 32. We're up $204 in this account. I think we could stop trading this. Let's move on to the next account. 29. Ooh, look at that sell-off. I guess that guy had a point. I'm gonna try to target to the top of the channel. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna manage it down here. And then on this AOS. Alright, looks like I'm finally stuck, but we'll see. I still have hope. I still think that there's some room to the upside here. Top of this channel. If I succeed, then it's a one and done trade. With a little higher even. Okay, looks like the price is behaving somewhat. I mean, it did take out this wicks. Looking to get about 10 points in this trade. A little more than 10 points. Just trying to cover some fees, so I'm going a little bit more than 10 points. See if we get that on this long. I was doing a quick in and out scalps on my other account, and I succeeded there. I had 2 minis, both in and outs within this channel, descending channel or bull flag. So we definitely have some AOS here, right? So this is one AOS. I don't know, like this, and then we're bouncing from there. Let's see if we can get enough bounce. Sometimes we get 10 to 15 points generally on average. So it'd be 96 is where we expect the price to go to. So there you go. There's the bounce. There's my statistical. But I'm going for more. Going top of the channel. Probably should not do that because the channel. Oh no, there you go. We got our points. Okay, we got a 20-point jump out of the AOS, which is great. This account is probably done for the day as well. This is account number 29. $201. There you go. That's why I raised my target a little bit just to be above 200. Cancel orders. Where do we go from here? All right, this marathon. Account number 33. Got about another half an hour before I have to go. I'll place my orders here. Again, just letting the price come to me. Ren, patience, Ren. In Mandarin. The number of times I hear about China in the news, might as well start learning Chinese or Mandarin. I think that's their official language. Cantonese is only for Hong Kong and other areas, but Mandarin is the official language in China, and we'll be learning that. I think every day I'm going to incorporate a new Chinese or Mandarin character that should have some kind of meaning. Getting a little early here, but just want to see if I can get a quick scalp. There you go. I don't think the price knows what it wants to do. Okay. Alright. Could this be a trap or continuation? Because it bounced right off my entry. Could be a trap. If it is, we'll just manage it down low. Honestly, I guess I'm getting a little bit tired here. But the price did. We got this nice long red candle, so I'm thinking we could get at least maybe to around half of it. Let's do half, which is about 8 points. We might not get that because this was a strong push. Who knows? Yeah. Maybe you're getting a little bit of bearishness here, which is fine. We haven't blown any accounts just yet today, right? Why not blow one now? Okay, we're getting some push to the downside here. $33. All right, sounds like we're in over our heads now. 4 minis. Okay. Wow, what a sell-off. Okay. Where are we jumping from? We bouncing from our AOS. Okay, nice. Ooh, a little scary. I mean, volatility definitely picked up. All right, so target should be really here. Alright, so you see we got a little bit of a steep curve here. Kind of miscalculated this. Getting a little tired. Alright, gotta hide our orders down there. Alright. Alright, I reached $53,094 on my funded futures account. That sounds like a pass in my book. So I'm going to start trading that account. We pulled about $1,200. About $200 of it was at night. But overall, after all the commissions and fees and this and that, I think we made about $900, which is enough to pass this account, so I'm happy to say that. Alright, see, can we get some push from the bulls here? Okay, we out of one. Give us some more. I should have been a little bit paying attention here because, see, we got in here. I could have gotten out of here. This was, what, another 4 or 5 points. This is a nice $400, $500 trade. If I closed this, I would have been positive. Now I don't know what's happening. It's okay, we'll see. Let's not panic. Just wait. Be patient. We're doing okay here for now. Okay. So we're coming into this area of support, you might say, which was resistance earlier. See how we traded this account, 37. Okay. Got in, got out a couple times, nice. Let me place another order. Okay. We're in with a couple of orders here on this. Let me go make sure I cleared all my trades, like all my orders from all my accounts. Oh, there's something here. Account number 21. Account number 21 has $204 in prize money. We could stop that. Cancel orders here. Just visually checking if I have any outstanding orders anywhere. Or just these two. We'll win a trade here, so that's fine. Okay, we have this guy. Alright, let's see what we got. Make sure double check, triple check my PA accounts. Make sure they're all Gucci. Okay. Alright, so far we are just trading this account. Account number 33. Alright. Okay, we're getting some push here again from the okay, let's see. Up and down, up and down, up we go. What is it going to be? It's kind of seems like sellers are in control for now. So I expect to see some more downside here. And yeah, I see it going down here, down to 25 or 24. That's kind of where the support lies. So that's another 25 points of downside. I mean, we have this 5-minute chart. We're forming this bull flag, but it seems like we're failing that bull flag. I don't know. Unless bulls will step in right now and then we'll rip higher, then we'll definitely have a lot of juice there. Up into the top of the channel would be at 25,091. So yes, if we do save it, we'll go up there. Let's see. Let's see. It's 11:26. I have maybe 15 more minutes left in this of trading left. Let's hope we can make it back up there and close this trade out. Okay. Should we get greedy? I mean, it's probably gonna go up higher now, but never know. All right, I'm gonna go put this higher now because it might trap some shorts now. One. I'll do it like this. Unbelievable, this market, huh? Well, we're just retesting the bottom of the channel, so we might still go higher. There you go. Come on. I'm gonna let this play out, okay? Whatever happens, happens. I'm bullish now. I want it to go. It looks like the price trying to go back up into its bull flag, top of the channel. It's finding some resistance there. Some chickens trying to kind of get out of the trade. Pretty comfortable here. Fine, I'll move my target a little closer. Nope. Don't follow me. That was a big rejection there. Are we bear flag in here now? Could be. Alright, this account is in trouble for sure. Trying to see if I can add some more to this account. It's a big 150k account eval. See if this is a mistake. Alright, so we went with a steeper trend here. Market just selling off. Okay, we're in trouble with this account now. So it looks like we broke through that support. Okay, my computer is frozen, so I can't do anything. It's kind of not a good situation here. Okay. This is a hard sell-off. My computer is frozen. So I don't know if you could hear me, but as I said, yeah, you could just have a. I mean, my computer's frozen. It's not a good situation. Can't trade. I'm stuck in trades. Just gonna scale out of some, but oh well. Good thing these are evals. I think I'm just gonna have to restart the computer. Alright, I'm gonna try to fix my accounts here. Alright, looks like I got blue couple of evals here while my computer was frozen, so that's definitely a risk you should account for. Glad this is not real fund accounts, but evals, but certainly took some heat there. Yeah, sell-off happened. Remember how I mentioned that we were in this sort of like this flag, and then once we sell off, we can go down here, and this is a account blowing situation. You could use stops, but on the evals, I'm not really doing that. Okay, there's that push again to the downside. My other computer where I didn't freeze, I did okay there. Took I think a $400 scalp on one of the accounts, which was nice. Okay. Let me see if I can reconnect my could be that last push. Aggressive push to the downside from the careful. Trading medias is difficult now. I would stick to micros given the volatility. We come into support here. This is where a lot of stops were hiding. I'm gonna have to get going. Okay. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream here. I think we did okay. We did blow a couple accounts, but overall we made a couple of grand, I think, on the accounts that we did do well on. And then we passed on the My Final Futures account here, and we're still working on our take profit trader accounts here. I have one micro long, just hopefully looking to close it now. I think we're at a support. Let's see if we can hold it. If not, then the next level I would be aiming at is 24,650. Okay, 24,650 is the next area. See you guys later. Trade safe. Okay, be careful out there.